Hola clase, ¿listos para español con señor Tamés? Espero que sí, I hope so. Espero que sí, I hope so. Hoy es 7 de enero 2022. Hoy es 7 de enero, viernes 7 de enero 2022. Hoy vamos a hablar de el pasado, no presente, del pasado. Today we're going to talk about the past tense. There are two past tense. Hay dos tiempos pasados. This first one that we're going to talk about is called the preterite tense. And this is something that is, we call this the simple past tense. Okay, we call this the simple past tense. I have once circled right here. Okay, so we need to know the past tense. We're going to do a lot of past tense. We're going to do reading in Spanish, and it's going to be in a past tense setting. So we need to know what the preterite means, okay? And so the preterite is the simple past tense. The preterite is an action that has been completed. For example, I danced last night. That action was done last night, sometime at night. Okay, it had a start time and a stop time. We don't actually know. It's noted that it started and stopped simply by saying last night. So look at this circled word once, right? So it's an action that was done once. It wasn't continued. It wasn't a continued action. Okay, so also the preterite is an action that can be measured. You can measure the past tense by that event, by that action. Okay, for example, the party last Friday night was fantastic. How was it? It was fantastic. In the past tense, word here is was. Okay, or he worked all day yesterday. He worked all day yesterday, right? You can measure that. It was all day, maybe from 8 in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, okay? And it was all day. You can measure that. And again, note it. There's an understanding that there's a start and a stop time, okay? And it was all day yesterday. It wasn't the day before. It wasn't yesterday, today, and also tomorrow. It's just a one-day event, okay? And so we need to know, we remember our pronouns, yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros. The girls would say nosotras, and it's ellos, ellas, and ustedes, okay? You remember that from Spanish 1. That's a Spanish 1 assignment that we did. So we normally know as, o, as, a, amos, and an for the AR verb. This one here is going to be with an accent, aste, o, amos, and aron. Okay? So let's look at dance. It's an AR verb. Bailar. Yo bailé anoche. Last night. Yo bailé anoche. I was great. Okay? Tú bailaste. Él bailó. Nosotros bailamos anoche. And ellos or ellas or ustedes bailaron. All you do is drop off the AR and you add these endings. So, bailar, scratch out the AR, and you're going to add aste, o, and you got to stress that, right? Amos and aron. That's the AR verb. So now let's look at the ER and the IR. Guess what? They're all the same, whether it's comer, beber, or vivir, ER or IR. the endings are the same. You drop the ER, you drop the IR, and you add these endings. So let's look at comer, right? I ate last night very late. I ate last night. Let's make it simple. I ate. Yo comí. Tú comiste. Él, ella, or if I'm talking to a person of respect, usted comió. Here's an accent here on the O. Nosotros comimos. And ellos or ellas or ustedes comieron. Okay, that's the I ate, you ate. He ate, she ate, you formal ate. Right? We ate and they ate or you all ate. So it's really easy. This is the simple past tense. Okay, let's look at hablar, right? I spoke. I talked, but we mostly say I spoke. Yo hablé. Tú hablaste. Él, don't forget your accent, habló. Nosotros hablamos. Ellos hablaron. That's the AR. Hopefully you can see that over there. I'm going to move the camera here shortly. Make sure you got the comer and the vivir. Okay. Again, you need to memorize these endings. Okay, that's the first short lesson. We have a lot of videos that we'll be composing, and I'm going to talk about the present tense and the past tense. Okay, again, this is called the preterite or el preteri. We'll change that E to an O. El preterito. Adios.